Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, GMS that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of the true nation of Israel, Yasharallah. I'm gonna do my the topic of this video is gonna be on the attack. What happened, I don't want to say attack, but what happened to the brother. All right. This is his channel right here, as you see on the screen, Voice of Jacob, servant Yahawashi 7. Okay. I seen the whole altercation, from beginning to end, and I'm just gonna do my own little 2 cents on it, man. Put my own 2 cents into it, and the scriptures and the precepts, the precepts that I bring out are gonna just be roughly paraphrasing, because I'm on the road, I'm in transit, on the way, on the way home. Okay. But I just want to put my 2 cents into it, because I've been watching other brothers' videos on it, them doing lessons on the topic, and this is this is as physical as this video is, as physical as what just happened to the brother. This is still a spiritual war, man. All right. You gotta watch this video. All right. Seeing what happened, hey man, you gotta be in the spirit, okay? You gotta walk spiritually so you don't fall in these times, man, to Satan, because that was literally a demon. All right, that man had the spirit of Satan on him. All right, he had demons on him. Okay, it was a wicked spirit. Okay, and the things that he was saying, you gotta listen and judge spiritually, man. All right. And this brother, he did an amazing 144% job. All right. When it came to what he just went through, man, concerning what he just went through, man, with this devil, all right, because us brothers, we could say, I'm gonna do this. How do you say it? We could say all day, even me, I said it to myself watching the video. I was like, man, I would have pieced this dude up. I would have done what Apostle Dahar said, piece him up, man. Beat him. I forgot how Apostle Dahar said, just knock him out senseless, man. All right. But I feel the same way. But this brother, he was in the spirit, man. All right, and he said he held, for lack of better words, he held the situation perfectly, man. All right, he did what he had to do perfectly, man. Because like I was saying, I and the next brother, we could say all day until we're blue in the face of what we would do in this situation, until we're in that situation, all right. Because this brother didn't know that pistol was a BB gun, and even when he gave it back to him, all right, this Edomite, he went away and he came back. Hey, he could have loaded it back. He could have loaded it up, put an actual bullet or two, in that pistol. This Edomite could have been lying about it being a BB gun, and then went away, put a bullet or two, actually load the gun, and then shoot the brother, man. Because that's what I was thinking, why this brother, afterwards gave him the gun back, and the brother was being peaceful, with this Edomite, as possible, and not hit him and not knocking him out senseless again, I wouldn't have gave him the gun back, I would have knocked this dude out, cold, and then shit, I don't know, man. Keep the gun. I'll call the cops. Wait till they come. I don't know, because these cops are racist. They see a black man with a gun in his hand and end up shooting the brother, and that's probably why why the Lord had this situation go the way it did. Had the Edomite go back, go his way with the gun. All right, that's probably why the Lord put the spirit upon the brother to give that Edomite his gun back. But hey, this situation could have went in many ways. This brother could have unalived this Edomite. This Edomite could have did exactly what I said earlier. Could have actually put bullets in the gun and shot the brother. But I don't think that's exactly what happened, man. I don't think that's what happened. Because if this Edomite was really about it, he would have shot him. If he was really gangster, he would have shot him, man. And the brother said, if he pans the video around, the camera around, there would be a lot. You would see a lot of people. As secluded as it looks in this video, in this picture, the brother said, he's in an area. Okay, he's in an area where there's a lot of people. All right, because a camera can only show you, so much of your surroundings, man. All right, and the brother, I seen the brother's video, on the aftermath, not the aftermath video, but his video, about this video, about his own video, and he said, if you pan the camera around, there's a church and people always getting married there, and then, and he said, the police station's not too far, and people walk by, and and he said, you see people walking by, if you watch the video, there's people walking by, maybe not a whole bunch, but there's people walking by. So hey, this Edomite ended up just being a drunk ass man, or a drunkard. All right, lying out of his teeth, saying, oh no, you got me wrong. I was sent up here, to for someone else. My friend said that you said some black dude did him wrong, and I'm here to pistol whip him or some shit. Whatever the Edomite said, man. If you brothers watch the video, you know exactly what I what I'm talking about, what he said. But yeah, man. This Edomite is just a straight up liar, man. All right, that's who Esau is. That's Esau. This is a natural Edomite, man. All right. And you heard the Edomite say, saying, how are you gonna accuse me or some shit like that? He said, what did he say? Let's see. Lock it. That's after. Slocky brothers, I'm driving.
You know who the fuck you're talking to? That's my turtle Tran.
Okay.
Okay? I'm fucking native.
Okay.
And you're gonna come talk to me and you're gonna tell me to fucking step, nigger? Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Okay, so let me read you something.
Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Let me read something to you.
Yeah? Go ahead, fucking read.
Let me read something.
Because you're gonna fucking preach, nigger?
Let me read to you.
And then you're gonna fucking talk to me?
Let me read to you.
Who the fuck are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you're one call me a fucking imposter. You're here.
That's what he said. He said, you're gonna call me an imposter. This brother said nothing about calling. He didn't even, that word imposter didn't even come out of the brother's mouth. Who's calling you an imposter, man? That's how you know this is an Edomite, because Edomites have that, they spiritually within themselves know that they're guilty of actually being an imposter, man. All right, because he knows he's just an Edomite. He knows he's just a white man. All right, if he doesn't know he's an Edomite, he knows he's a white man. All right, trying to be like an Indian, claiming that he's an Indian when he's not, man. All right, and how you know he's not an Indian? A so-called Gadite, of the tribe of Gad, so-called Indian, is because the Indians, the tribe of Gad. All right, they're peaceful. They're a peaceful people. They wouldn't be doing this, man. This is not the spirit of a Gadite. All right. Okay. Yes, the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom are at odds with each other, even to this day. All right, vexing each other, envying each other. But a natural Gadite, so-called Indian, would not have this spirit, man. All right. This Edomite. Forget what. All right. How do you say it? The way he's talking, not what he's saying, but the way he's talking sounds like an Edomite. He talks like an Edomite, man. All right. Yes, he's drunk.